Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Bear.
So today we're watching Death Note.
So today we're jumping back into Death Note Season 1, Episode 21, Performance. Let's get it going.
Let's do it.
I thought we were supposed to be meeting every other week, not this often. It can't be helped. I just received a new report from Coyle. According to Coyle, L wants question Amane as part of his Kira investigation.
Wow.
See, he says, my recommendation is that Yotsuba use her for the next ad campaign and take the opportunity to extract information about L. Personally, I don't like the idea.
It doesn't make sense for him to leave all the hard work to us, in my opinion.
Exactly. Why don't we contact Coyle and see what he has to say?
Oh.
Yes, that's a good idea. Is it an emergency? Yes, I understand.
Even after those meetings are over, I have to come home to punish criminals. Being Kira is so time-consuming. It's pretty clear that Misa Amane was the second Kira. The only way she could have gotten out of that situation is by forfeiting ownership of her Death Note. I'm not about to leave things as they are. I'm going to make Misa Amane my wife.
When?
Once we're married, I'll just invest a large lump sum in her life insurance.
She would never marry such a disgusting fool.
Rem, make sure you hide the notebook.
Rem has to do the dirty work too. What is she gonna do?
She gonna let fucking Misa touch
Right
it.
now, this is the only thing I can do.
She's taking a pee. She's gonna touch it so she could talk to her.
Babe, you done know. You done know.
What?
Misa, please stop overacting. It looks too cheesy.
Whatever you say, oh so great director.
If you don't get serious about this, I'll kick you.
Oh my god.
You know how good he is with his feet.
Yes, he is.
You're not smiling enough, Mochi.
I'm not cut out for this.
Misa!
What is it, Mochi?
Today you have an interview with the Yotsuba Group to see if they'll use you in their new ad campaign. But remember, this is also an infiltration mission, so stay sharp!
You're gonna play the character of the hyper-energetic manager, okay?
Right! Bring it on! Whoa.
Sorry.
Way to
keep
put
you
on a
waiting.
show.
I'm Misa's manager, Kenichi Moji, also known as Mochi.
Mr.
I'm
Oi,
very
Mr.
pleased to meet all
Shimura.
of you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you too.
Well, this might seem a little bit sudden, but I'd like to be honest with you. We've pretty much decided to hire you already. According to our sources, a burglar killed your parents during a robbery. You worship Kira because he killed the suspect. Isn't it true that you came to Tokyo in hopes of finding and meeting Kira?
Who did you hear that from?
I'm afraid I can't answer that. The information is reliable, and now I'd say it's confirmed. The look in your face tells me that these are the facts. Also, you're still hiding something from us, aren't you? Something you'd prefer the world not to know.
Okay, here's where I pause and look nervous.
It seems you were detained by the detective L.
Yes, I was held for questioning. I didn't think it was L, but he did ask me lots of questions. I was released because he realized I didn't have anything to do with Kira after all.
Did you manage to see who it was that was restraining you?
No, I was blindfolded the whole time.
What the hell is this anyway? A job interview or a police interrogation?
Right.
How long are we gonna keep this up?
Oh, this is the guy that's trying to marry her.
But would you mind if I went to the bathroom as well? Everything's going well so far. I
Don't
just
talk
have
out
to
loud,
keep it
bro.
up.
I don't think he's talking out loud.
Red's gonna touch her!
Being touched by this scrap of paper alone will not restore her memories of the Death Note. But at least now Misa can see me.
What is this thing? Some kind of monster?
Misa, you're in a dangerous situation right now. Calm down and listen to me.
Calm down. How can I?
Please believe me, I'm your ally.
My ally?
Oh man, I wonder if Misa's all right.
The Kira before I was detained and the one that surfaced afterwards. They must be two different people. This Kira is killing criminals as soon as they've had their crime broadcast on TV. People who never intended to kill, those who sincerely regretted their crimes, or people with excusable circumstances. That's the sort of distinction I'd make if I were him. What the hell am I thinking?
Disturbingly.
I'm not Kira.
Close to the
Light
freaking
Yagami is
answer.
Kira. Tell me, what is Light doing at the moment? Before you were
Shinigami.
captured by L, you and I worked closely together.
What are you talking about?
The Death Note. It grants its owner the power to kill someone. Light Yagami took it upon himself to punish criminals using that notebook. He soon became known to the world as Kira. You managed to find Light by using your power to determine that he was in fact Kira.
Light is Kira?
Light arranged it so you would both lose this power. This was all according to his plan.
Then Ryuzaki was right.
Do you still love Light enough to die for him?
Unbelievable. You already know everything about me. I do love him. To death. Not to mention how amazing it is that Light and I were both Kira. I only wish I could remember it.
It seems your feelings for Light will never change.
Thank you, Shinigami.
It's Rem. The current Kira is a vile and pathetic human being. I don't know what he's capable of. Trust Light. Let him do whatever he feels necessary.
Okay, I got it.
Be on your guard and do not trust him.
She has the Shinigami eyes again?
Sorry it took so
Again?
long. I was just
Well, how would she be able to see who the real Kira is like that?
And I will be in the room. The man
Oh, behind the
sitting in front
Kira.
of
Okay,
Kira.
okay, that's how.
That dude.
Higuchi's Kira?
Death Note and how to use it. Exchanging and writing on the Death Note between the gods of death is no problem. Exchanging and writing on the Death Note between gods of death is no problem. So you, Ryuk, I am Rem. Okay. Exchanging and writing on the Death Note between the gods of death is no problem. If the god of death decides to use the Death Note to kill the assassin of an individual he favors, the individual's life will be extended, but the god of death will die. Okay, so what
Exactly.
happened with Jealous and Misa?
Exactly.
If the god of death decides to use the Death Note to kill the assassin of an individual he favors, okay. So if a Shinigami falls in love, he dies.
Pretty much.
They're back.
Hey!
Yotsuba agreed to hire Misa on as their spokesperson for the new ad campaign.
I see. That's good to hear.
Would you believe 3 out of 7 guys already messaged me asking for a private date? So now I accept their invitations and investigate them, right?
No, the plan's
That's
getting
how I plan.
canceled right now. You can still appear in their commercials. But from now on, you should deny that you were suspected of being the second Kira and was detained by L.
If that's what you want, Light, then that's what I'll do.
Thumbs up.
Thank you, Light. You're so sweet to be worried about me. I'm gonna be useful to you. I promise.
Wow, here we go.
Solo
Light,
missions.
wanna come sleep with me tonight? You don't have to be shy about it.
You're talking like that in front of her, his pops?
Yes, Light. There's no need to be shy.
Bruh.
I'm not being shy.
This guy wants to watch.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Good work, everyone! Mochi, can you take me to the restroom in that hospital?
No problem! I'll be waiting!
Specific.
I'll be sure not to take too long, okay?
Just wanna go talk to Rem.
Nori, you look so cute in that nurse's outfit. You really think so?
Where's she going? She's going on a date.
Oh, wow.
She's gonna kill
What an
him.
amazing car!
I wonder.
If you like it, I'll give you a ride anytime. By the way, loving that nurse's outfit, Misa.
I'm glad you like it.
He knows.
Where's Misa?
She's on a date.
You gotta be kidding!
That's a
Is it,
sick
though?
looking Porsche, man.
The sleazy pervert who's been sending me text messages ever since that party. He's been even more persistent than any of the other guys. He's Kira. It can't get any worse than that. Are you planning to take me somewhere and do pervy things to me? Well, even if you are, that's okay. I'll be fine since I can kill people.
What are you saying, Misa? Is this part of Light Yagami's plan?
You can kill people?
Yup.
Oh, she did say it out loud.
I thought she said it in her head.
Because I'm the second Kira.
Misa, you don't have to make up stuff like that to feel safe with me. I'm sure you'll find that I'm quite the gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, I'll
sure
only
those
prove
text
that I'm the
messages
second
displayed all of
Kira to
that.
the real Kira.
Why?
I'd show him because it's always been my dream to become Kira's wife. I know he'll need me by his side once I tell him.
If that's the case, I need to make sure I keep this girl by my side. Well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me?
Really?
Yeah,
Then prove it to me. Come on, let's prove it to each other.
I can't do that. It'd be a pretty bad idea to let someone witness how I kill people.
If I thought someone was Kira, I think I'd be willing to show them. We'd never get anywhere if I didn't.
Then why don't you kill someone?
All right, but I only kill bad people, okay?
That's right. Bad person, huh? This is Ginzo Kaneboshi, president of a major finance company. He's infamous for his immoral collection methods. Sometimes he even makes people pay with their insurance money. How about him?
Okay then. Could you turn around for just a sec?
The piece of paper she has?
You want me to kill Ginzo Kaneboshi, don't you?
So she's gonna write it.
All right, he should be dead by now.
Oh.
Hello, this is Higuchi from Yotsuba.
Sorry, our president just collapsed and stopped breathing. Call back later.
Told ya.
Told ya.
Killed him. The same guy I chose just a minute ago.
What? Ew.
If I'm Kira, you'll marry me, right?
What?
Is that how you
Hey,
propose?
why are you getting so serious all of a sudden?
Because I'm Kira.
Then prove it. For all I know, you're just making all this up so you have an excuse to take me to your place. Wait,
Wow.
I know. Why don't you stop killing the criminals on TV? You can start killing again when I tell you to. After all, killing criminals in that way is something that only Kira can do.
I see
What
what
she
you
have in her
mean.
pocket?
That's a
A
good
recording
idea.
device.
Okay.
I'll stop killing criminals for the time
calling
being.
Al
Then
and
once
them.
you're fully convinced I'm the real thing, you and I can get married.
And so, based on what he said,
Amazing.
Higuchi is Kira.
That's amazing, Misa.
What does Elle think about all this?
How was she smart enough to pull that off without knowing the information? That's L's like 10 steps ahead.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He was already looking at her funny when she came back from the
Exactly.
interview.
Exactly.
Like, why is
So,
she being so extra chipper?
it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter,
not
bro. She's
questioning
so
anything.
like, man, that's fucked up. Because the thing is, what's crazy about that is like, she wouldn't have had the steps to play him into a corner if she didn't have the awareness of Kira, which is what she lost. So Elle's gonna simply, how did you get to this point in the conversation? You know, and now Misa by herself, because Rem is going to be with Higuchi, has to come up with a light type of answer and be like, oh, the reason that I did this was because of, you know what I'm saying? Like, because her setup was genius. The whole, like, having an extra switch out for her and so on and so forth so she could actually go on the date. And the thing is, honestly, she plotted this plan by herself. So it was genius. It was genius. She wasn't as thorough with the plan to get Kira's attention because, of course, that she had the fingerprints on the envelope and the fingerprints on the tape. You know what I'm saying? But man,
she stepped up her game every time she had to do something criminal.
And the thing is, what's crazy, she doesn't even have the memories of the things that she did, but she seems so much more, she seems so comfortable going back into that skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, she wasn't shook. She wasn't, like, she didn't get home and was like, Light, I need to talk to you somewhere, because obviously she can't, because Elle's attached to him. But like, she came home and she was, yeah, guys, oh man, wait till you see what I'm gonna do. Like, she really, like, she adapted so quickly. And that's what kind of what I assumed she did the first time, because she came out like a hellfire storm, killing people, sending the tapes. This person's gonna die on this news network. Change to the next news network. This person's gonna die. If the police don't side with me in 4 days, we're gonna kill Elle. We're gonna kill the deputy director. You know what I'm saying? Like, she upped the ante so quickly. You had to do something. Light had to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was genius. That was genius. I thought from the last episode that the police were gonna run in there, arrest everybody, and then wind up getting killed real quickly because of the fact that they don't really know who Kira was, and while they're investigating him, everybody who was holding them in jail would be killed off slowly, you know. But this was genius.
She really pulled one out of the hat, bruh.
Man, that was amazing. The whole faking, because I'm like, okay, she only has a little piece of paper of the death note, so if he sees her writing on it, he'll be like, wait, do you have a death note? And then he opens his book. When he gets home, he's like, oh my God, there's a page torn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when she did that whole I assume she didn't have the Death Note page on her. Oh no, wait, did Misa give it to her or did she just touch her with it?
She just has to get touched once to be able to see.
No, what I'm saying is, did Rem give her that slip of paper, or did Rem just touch her with it?
She just touched her with it.
Okay, so she didn't actually have
notebook.
No, I got that. She actually didn't have a piece of paper. I thought she saw a piece of paper where that's why when she was doing the whole side thing, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. She only has a little piece of paper. Then Rem's like, oh, you want me to write? I'm like, oh, so she doesn't even have the Death Note. She's playing Rem off of the fucking. And now the thing is, I didn't know that Rem could play. I didn't know that Rem could. I mean, you could play favorites, but I mean the thing is, because of the fact that Rem didn't go all the way as for example, killing. Because okay, so I think Rem would have died if she said what originally happened was actually going to go down. When Rem said. Oh, so you want me to kill Higuchi when he starts trying to defile you sexually, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if she would have... Oh, no, actually, no, that's not right. Because she could have decreed him being in the Death Note, but because of the fact that he wasn't her assassin, she wouldn't have died anyway. Exactly. Okay, so she could have still killed him. Okay, so that's... So not just in danger, it has to be somebody, like they said in the note, assassin. So I thought that was poignant. And the thing is, like... Even though Rem is not killing, well, Rem did kill somebody for Misa without her writing in the Death Note. She's kind of requesting it of her. I wonder what the repercussions of Rem's affections for Misa are, because of the fact that yes, she has the affections for her, but she hasn't acted in a way that we know of yet that is illegal in the Death Note for her to compose herself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then she also kind of cheated by giving Misa access to the Death Note so that she could see her again and that could return into communication and be in cahoots once again. You know what I'm saying? Because you have your own Shinigami that's actually playing against you and teaming up with somebody else. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and Misa had them all fooled. But that was the thing, like the whole concept, you know what I'm saying, was great. Misa practicing for the performance she had to put on in front of Yotsuba. Then Misa learning from Rem that she has to put on a performance in front of Higuchi. Her going back into the room, continuing the performance she originally prepared for. Then going into after her show, then doing a performance as the Kira nurse. You know what I'm saying, in the car, and then. Yeah, so like the name of the episode was solid because it was an entire performance by Misa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how come the guy who's the now Kira didn't see Ren in the room? What shouldn't he be able to see Ren?
What do you mean?
Like when he told Misa, when you go back in the room, I'm gonna stand behind the person that's actually Kira. Wouldn't the Kira be able to see Ren in the room? Like.
Yeah, but I mean, Light saw Ryuk, but he can't talk to him. Like that's why in public he can't talk. He's always behind him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
always
exactly. So it's the only time that she wasn't behind Higuchi was literally when she slipped between those walls and went to the women's bathroom, and then she slipped back and followed him back to the room. I assume because as she said, when you go back into the room, I'll already be standing behind the man that's holding my Death Note.
Makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, but the thing is, he saw her. But the thing is, he can't he has
react.
To exactly. Yeah. He reacts to her, then all of a sudden, like imagine if like we were sitting here and I'm like, yo, did you see that? Like you'd be like, damn, Shinigami. You know?
Exactly.
Oh man, that's it. So we got to get on to the next performance before the curtains close. So thank y'all for joining us for this latest episode of Death Note.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about the episode down in the comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon to check out the full-length uncut reaction or simply to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and Beer, we're signing off until the next one.
Peace.